In the next 10 minutes, you're going to learn everything you need to know about the Holy Roman Empire. Have you ever pondered the paradox that was the Holy Roman Empire? An empire that was not holy, not Roman, and not really an empire? Quite a puzzle, isn't it? The Holy Roman Empire, a unique entity in the annals of history, stands as a testament to the complexities of human ambition and power. Born in the tumultuous Middle Ages, this entity was dubbed an empire, but its nature was far from the imperial stature of the ancient Romans. It was neither holy in the ecclesiastical sense, nor was it Roman, given its Germanic roots and geographical expanse. Stretching across vast swaths of Central Europe, from the North Sea to the Mediterranean, its borders were as fluid as the political currents of the time. A mosaic of kingdoms, duchies and principalities, it was an empire in name, yet a federation in function. Join us as we unravel the intricate tapestry of this fascinating historical enigma. Our journey begins in the year 800 AD, a period of flux and change in the heart of Europe. Imagine a time when kingdoms were as transient as the seasons, when power was as elusive as a summer breeze. This was the era when Charlemagne, the king of the Franks and Lombards, rose to prominence. On an icy Christmas day inside the ancient walls of St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, a significant event unfolded, one that would leave an indelible mark on the annals of history. Pope Leo III, in an unprecedented move, placed a golden crown on the head of Charlemagne, declaring him Emperor of the Romans. The echoes of the Pope's proclamation reverberated through the hallowed halls, marking the dawn of a new era, the birth of the Holy Roman Empire. Now you may wonder, why was this event so significant? In crowning Charlemagne, Pope Leo III essentially resurrected the concept of a unified Christian empire in the West, an idea that had lain dormant since the fall of the Western Roman Empire. This act symbolized the Church's endorsement of Charlemagne's rule and, by extension, the intertwining of church and state. Charlemagne's crowning was more than just an extravagant ceremony. It marked a shift in the political landscape of Europe, with the Pope now wielding the power to create emperors. It set the stage for the complex relationship between the church and the state that would come to define the Middle Ages. In the wake of this event, Charlemagne's empire burgeoned, encompassing modern-day France, Germany, and parts of Italy. It became a beacon of learning and culture in a time often dubbed the Dark Ages. Thus a new empire was born, one that would shape the course of history in unforeseen ways. The Holy Roman Empire, with its intricate web of politics, religion, and power, would leave a lasting legacy on the tapestry of European history, a legacy that we will continue to unravel in the scenes that follow. As with any empire, the Holy Roman Empire saw periods of glory and decline. On this roller coaster of time, one might argue that the empire reached its pinnacle during the reign of Otto I, fondly named Otto the Great. Born into royalty in the year 912, Otto was destined for greatness. His rule, which spanned over 3 decades from 936 to 973, was characterized by expansion and consolidation. One cannot discuss the empire's expansion without mentioning Otto's military prowess. His knack for strategy and his boldness in battle led to victories that expanded the empire's territories eastward. This territorial gain was not just about land acquisition, it was a strategic move that increased the empire's influence over its neighbors and further solidified its power in Europe. Otto's rule was not solely about military conquests. He had an eye for culture and a heart for his subjects. During his reign, the empire experienced a cultural revival that mirrored the Carolingian Renaissance. Art, literature, and architecture flourished, providing a rich tapestry of cultural achievements that still echo in the annals of history. Politically, Otto was a master tactician. He cleverly intertwined the church with the state, thereby creating a strong bond that would serve as the backbone of the empire. He initiated a system of governance that was both effective and efficient, a model that future emperors would strive to emulate. And it wasn't just within the empire's borders that Otto made his mark. His diplomatic efforts led to the recognition of the empire as a dominant European power. His marriage alliances, cleverly woven across the continent, fortified relationships with other kingdoms. At its zenith, the Holy Roman Empire was a beacon of culture, strength, and ambition. Under the watchful eye and firm hand of Otto the Great, it was an empire that lived up to its name, Holy, Roman and truly an empire. A testament to the heights that human ambition, when paired with strategic thought and bold action, can reach. And, however, the golden age of the Holy Roman Empire could not last forever. As with any great civilization, the Holy Roman Empire began to experience a series of setbacks that gradually eroded its power and influence. The first signs of decline were evident in the increasing political instability. The empire's vast territories were governed by a complex web of princes, dukes and bishops, each with their own ambitions and agendas. The emperor, often elected based on political bargaining rather than merit, struggled to maintain control over these diverse and often conflicting interests. Religious conflicts, too, played a significant role in the empire's decline. The Protestant Reformation in the early 16th century led to a schism in the church that tore the empire apart. The emperors, staunch defenders of Catholicism, found themselves at odds with their Protestant subjects, leading to decades of religious warfare. But it was the 30 Years' War, a catastrophic conflict that raged from 1618 to 1648, that truly marked a turning point in the empire's history. Initially a religious war between Protestant and Catholic states, it evolved into a broader conflict involving many of Europe's great powers. The war devastated the empire, decimating its population and laying waste to its towns and cities. External threats also contributed to the empire's decline. The Ottoman Empire to the east and the ambitious kings of France to the west consistently challenged the Holy Roman Empire's borders. As the empire weakened from within, these external powers were quick to exploit its vulnerabilities. In the end, the Holy Roman Empire, once a beacon of power and cultural achievement, was riddled with internal strife, religious discord, and external threats. The empire's strength and unity, once its greatest assets, had been replaced by fragmentation and disarray. The once magnificent empire was now a shadow of its former self, teetering on the brink of dissolution. In the summer of 1806, a chapter in history came to a close. The Holy Roman Empire, a colossus that had stretched across the European continent for over 1,000 years, was reaching its denouement. It was an era marked by the rise of a new power, a man who would reshape the very fabric of Europe, Napoleon Bonaparte. Francis II, the last Holy Roman Emperor, found himself facing off against this formidable adversary. In the previous years, the empire had been bruised and battered by the relentless onslaught of Napoleon's forces. It had lost territories, prestige and influence, yet it clung on, a testament to its enduring spirit. But the tide of history was turning. Napoleon was not just a conqueror, he was a harbinger of a new age. His victory at the Battle of Austerlitz in December 1805 was the tipping point. The defeat was devastating for Francis II, leaving him little option but to dissolve the empire. On the 6th day of August, 1806, Francis II abdicated his title as the Holy Roman Emperor, marking the end of an era. The empire, a patchwork of kingdoms, duchies and principalities, was no more. In its place arose the Austrian Empire, a new entity that would carry on the legacy of its predecessor. The dissolution of the Holy Roman Empire was not just the end of an institution, it marked a seismic shift in the balance of power in Europe. It paved the way for the rise of nation-states, a concept that would define the continent in the centuries to come. In its heyday, the Holy Roman Empire was a paradox, a complex web of political entities united under the banner of a single emperor. It was a beacon of medieval Europe, a symbol of its diversity, and a testament to the power of tradition. Its downfall at the hands of Napoleon marked the end of the old order and the birth of the new. And so the Holy Roman Empire, a paradoxical giant of history, faded into the annals of time. It was the end of an era, a closing chapter in the grand narrative of European history. But its legacy, its influence and its memory live on, etched into the very fabric of the continent it once ruled. The Holy Roman Empire, a paradox wrapped in an enigma, continues to fascinate historians and casual enthusiasts alike. This empire, born in the hands of the mighty Charlemagne, was a beacon of power and influence in a world that was just beginning to take shape. Its zenith was reached under the rule of Otto I, a time when the empire's influence stretched far and wide, touching every corner of the known world. However, empires, like all great things, are not impervious to the inevitable ebb and flow of time. A slow decline began to seep into the fabric of the empire, a decline that would ultimately lead to its dissolution in the early 19th century. Yet, even in its demise, the Holy Roman Empire remains a subject of intense study and fascination. The Holy Roman Empire, a complex tapestry woven over centuries, remains a testament to the enduring allure of history.